Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to our press conference. I am the Secretary General of the Socialist Front. Today we call this press conference to announce to the press as well as to the Singapore electorate our position with regards to this coming general election. We are Singapore's newest and smallest political party. We were formed on the 1st of September 2010, and 7 months after our formation, we were thrust into this fever of the elections preceding Singapore's 12th general election. In this election, 3 aspects stand out. Firstly, changes in the boundaries, as in wards are absorbed and new wards are carved out. 2, 3 extra seats, making a total of 12 SMCs out of 87 seats total. 3, 9 NCMP seats for top unelected losers from the opposition. Now, these aspects must be considered against PAP's overwhelming dominance in Parliament. The NCMP scheme will cut both ways, and the ruling party, the PAP, will use it to undermine the need to vote for the opposition, as the scheme ensures opposition presence in Parliament. The NCMP scheme also deviates from the principle of parliamentary democracy and is thus a hurdle for Singapore's political development. The Socialist Front believes that success for the opposition, which is real political development in Singapore's interest, can be achieved by collectively rejecting the NCMP scheme, cooperating to avoid multi-cornered fights, focusing resources behind the best candidates, and campaigning on a common message on a united front. Our party, like all political parties, desire electoral success, but the nation's political development is an overriding objective, and Singapore's interests must come first before party and individual interests. There looms many multi-cornered fights in the SMCs in this coming election, which are likely to advantage the incumbent. In a hotly debated and carefully considered decision, the Front has taken a position with regards to this general election, and this position can be summarized into 5 points. 1. Singapore's political development takes precedence over our party and individual interests. 2. National politics should not be degraded into an arena for personal ambition or turned into a contest of personal egos. 3. The Front does not intend to split the opposition vote by way of multi-cornered fights. 4. The Front does not intend to endorse the NCMP scheme. 5. The opposition is likely to field many presentable and well-qualified candidates this round. Singapore will not be worse off with our absence. Our non-participation, in fact, will serve to benefit our fellow opposition. We have one exception, would be our chairman, Mr. Ng Teck Siong, is actually our party's only confirmed candidate. He is keen to contest Mountbatten single-member constituency, and our party has given him the blessings to do so, and the option to do so, so long as he does not enter into a 3-cornered fight in Mountbatten. We believe that by stating this position, this removes the fog from the opposition camp, and we sincerely wish the rest of our fellow opposition all the best in the coming days. Do you all have any questions?
So will Mr. Ng be doing so as an independent or under the party's ticket?
Mr. Ng is sanctioned as our party's candidate so long as he does not enter into a 3-cornered fight.
What if he does?
If he enters into a 3-cornered fight, that would be against the party's committee's resolution.
But
And
it's clear there's going to be a 3-cornered fight. Jeanette Chong-Aroldos from NSP is going to Mountbatten.
correct. That part we have debated within our committee. Mr. Ng is well aware of it. We have given him our blessings on the condition that, for some reason or the other, the opposition candidate from NSP does not turn up at the nomination center on nomination day itself, Mr. Ng is free to proceed, and he will have our blessings.
So what if she does turn up? Then what are you doing?
Mr. Ng is therefore obliged to follow our party decision, which is to refrain from filing his nomination papers.
What are the repercussions if he does continue to, or he does go ahead to do that?
The party may choose to take out action, disciplinary action against our chairman if he goes against the committee's resolution.
What could be this disciplinary action?
We will take the matter when it comes. I think we'll decide when it comes.
Can you tell us a bit about the relationship between Mr. Ng and the party at this juncture? I mean, he's not here. What does it say about your own party unity?
Our party remains united. We understand Mr. Ng's desire to contest this coming election. However, we need to have all our party members follow our party resolutions. And our party has resolved to put our position in a manner that's stated by the 5 points cited to you earlier on, which is mainly the need to avoid three-cornered fights, because political development has to take precedence before our party's interests and our individual interests.
Nick, could you clarify a little bit? First of all, this resolution, this agreement that you have with Mr. Ng, was it a verbal agreement or was it a contractual thing that you signed with him, the party signed?
We conducted several meetings, and our final meeting,
When was the meetings?
that was on the Sunday before this week, which is
2 Sundays ago.
the actual date is 10th.
10.
10th. And we had a resolution passed by the committee stating very clearly that the party will not want to engage in a three-cornered fight or multi-cornered fight with other opposition for this coming election.
And in that meeting, was it explicitly laid out for Mr. Ng that he cannot, that, you know, there are certain things would happen to him and certain action would be taken against him if he went against the party's resolution?
Mr. Ng is not a political rookie. He happens to have participated in several political parties before, and this is the second time that he is chairman. I believe he fully understands the consequences of going against party's collective decision with regards to steps to be taken and positions to be taken.
Would one of the actions that might be taken against him, see him being kicked out of the party?
That I won't want to speculate. I think only if he chooses to violate and disobey the party's direction will we decide whether or not to take action against him.
But what if he runs as an independent? So he doesn't, technically he will not be representing Socialist Front, right?
When he runs as an independent, after he has resigned from the party, technically he's not under our control.
He can run as an independent only after he resigns, right? From the party?
Yes, that will be our position.
When you say you've given Mr. Ng the go-ahead, the blessings, the option to contest Mountbatten, does it mean that if there's no other party, you
Yes.
will be drawing the support
Yes,
and campaigning?
that is correct. Or if he decides to enter into group representation constituency with other potential candidates, or even under another party's banner, we will abide by the resolution taken by our committee, and we will throw our support behind him.